When it comes to withdrawing from your IRA, the way you handle your withdrawals can have a massive impact on your tax situation. Maximizing your tax benefits while accessing your hard-earned funds is a strategy every retiree should consider carefully. But how do you actually do it? Let's dive in. First things first, if you're serious about making the most out of your retirement savings and want to learn why thousands of Americans are opening Gold IRAs to protect their wealth, click the first link in the description. It's a free guide that explains everything, especially if you have more than 100K in your IRA or 401K. This can set you up with a tax-efficient strategy. Now let's talk about withdrawal strategies. The biggest tax impact happens when you withdraw from your traditional IRA. These withdrawals are typically taxed as ordinary income, and depending on how much you take out, it could push you into a higher tax bracket. So, what's the solution? One smart strategy is to withdraw only what you need. If you don't need to access large amounts, keep your withdrawals smaller to avoid higher tax rates. This approach allows your money to stay invested for longer, meaning you can potentially earn more interest over time. But here's something that most people miss. Your age matters. Once you hit 59 and a half, you can start making penalty-free withdrawals. That's great, but remember, you still have to pay taxes. So, it's a good idea to stagger your withdrawals over several years to avoid a big tax hit in one go. The key is to stay within your desired tax bracket and not exceed your income thresholds, which can result in additional taxes. Another tip is to think about your retirement income needs. If you're able to delay taking money out of your IRA, it could reduce your tax burden later, especially if you're in a lower tax bracket post-retirement. The longer you leave your money to grow, the better it works for you. Here's a strategy that many overlook: tax-efficient withdrawals. If you have a taxable brokerage account and other sources of income, start with those before tapping into your IRA. That's because your IRA withdrawals will be taxed, while other sources might not be. By strategically using taxable accounts first, you can keep your taxable IRA balance lower and maximize tax-deferred growth. And here's where things get even more interesting: converting some of your traditional IRA into a Roth IRA. Roth IRA withdrawals are tax-free, which can be incredibly beneficial later on. If you're in a low-income year, consider converting some of your IRA into a Roth to lock in the tax-free benefits later on. But this is a bit tricky, as you'll pay taxes on the converted amount up front. So, it's really important to weigh the pros and cons before making this move. If you're thinking about diversifying your wealth and protecting it from inflation and market volatility, then this is where Gold IRAs come in. By rolling over part of your IRA into gold, you not only protect your wealth, but you also add an element of tax-deferred growth. This is something many high-net-worth retirees are increasingly looking into, especially when you consider that precious metals can hedge against inflation. If you're looking to maximize your tax benefits when withdrawing from your IRA, now is the time to consider every option, including looking into gold IRAs. Protecting your wealth today could give you peace of mind tomorrow, especially if you're sitting on more than 100K in your IRA or 401K, or even have 5M plugs in savings. If you want to get started, don't forget to grab that free guide linked in the description. It's a must-read for those serious about protecting their wealth, especially for American retirees. So, in summary, make sure to take a strategic approach when withdrawing from your IRA. Keep it tax-efficient, diversify, and think ahead to make sure your retirement stays as smooth and financially secure as possible. And if you're looking for an additional way to protect your wealth, check out the Gold IRA option. It's a solution that more and more retirees are turning to for both wealth protection and tax benefits. If you're someone with over 100Ks in your IRA or 401K, or if your savings exceed $5, then this strategy is tailored for you. Click the link in the description and get your free Gold IRA guide now. Start protecting your wealth today.